Growing up in the small towns of Canada, I felt a constant undercurrent of unease. There was a part of me that yearned to express myself in ways that societal norms deemed unconventional. I gravitated towards feminine clothing in the privacy of my room. The soft fabrics a whisper against my skin, a secret language only I understood. Then came the internet, a portal to a world brimming with stories and experiences. I discovered online communities where people like me embraced their authentic selves, donning dresses and exploring their femininity. It was a revelation, a spark that ignited a fire within me. The desire to step outside the confines of masculinity grew stronger with each passing day. The decision to move to Alaska wasn't solely driven by the majestic wilderness. It was a yearning for a fresh start, a place where I could shed the inhibitions of my past and explore this unexplored facet of myself. Alaska, with its vastness and spirit of adventure, felt like the perfect canvas to paint this new chapter of my life. Saying goodbye to the familiar faces and routines of Canada was bittersweet. Yet, there was a thrilling anticipation bubbling beneath the surface. This wasn't just a geographical move. It was a leap of faith, a chance to embrace the person I knew I could be. As I settled into my new Alaskan life, the awe-inspiring beauty of the place surrounded me. The rugged mountains mirrored the emotions churning within me, a mix of excitement and trepidation. The vastness of the Alaskan landscape felt strangely liberating, a metaphor for the wide-open possibilities that lay ahead. The idea of publicly presenting as female had danced in my head for a while. But the fear of judgment, of societal disapproval, kept me rooted in place. Then, one crisp Alaskan evening, while browsing a local thrift store, I stumbled upon a dress that seemed to call out to me. It was a simple sundress, a cascade of emerald green that whispered of summer meadows and carefree twirls. In that moment, a decision bloomed. I would wear it. The idea, once planted, took root rapidly. I envisioned myself as Fiona, a name that resonated with a newfound confidence. I spent the next few days meticulously planning my transformation. It wasn't just about the clothes. It was about embodying Fiona, letting her spirit take over. The day arrived, bathed in the ethereal glow of the Alaskan midnight sun. With trembling fingers, I donned the emerald dress. Makeup, a skill I'd honed in secret over the years, helped complete the transformation. Looking into the mirror, a stranger stared back, a beautiful stranger with a hint of apprehension in her eyes. This was Fiona, and it was time for her to step into the world. The dress flowed effortlessly over my body, the emerald hue complementing my newfound confidence. A pair of dainty sandals completed the look, and a splash of lipstick added a touch of vibrancy. Every piece I put on felt like a brushstroke on the canvas of my identity, painting Fiona into existence. Stepping outside felt like entering a new dimension. The familiar street transformed into an unknown territory. Every rustle of leaves, every passing car, seemed amplified. My heart hammered a frantic rhythm against my ribs, a drumbeat echoing the nervous excitement coursing through me. The local coffee shop, a haven for many in my new town, was my chosen destination. Taking a deep breath, I pushed open the door and entered. A hush fell over the room for a fleeting moment, followed by a smattering of curious glances. But then, something unexpected happened. My pulse hammered in my ears, a frantic counterpoint to the quiet chatter in the cafe. Every rustle of fabric, every clinking of silverware, felt magnified under the scrutiny of a dozen curious eyes. My palms grew slick with nervous sweat, and I fought the urge to turn and flee. Then, a ray of sunshine pierced the storm of anxieties brewing within me. A woman at a nearby table, her eyes twinkling with amusement, offered a warm smile. It was a simple gesture, yet it held the power of 1,000 affirmations. The tension in my shoulders eased, replaced by a flicker of hope. Maybe, just maybe, this wouldn't be so bad after all. The rest of the day unfolded in a blur of new experiences. Conversations with baristas and fellow patrons, initially hesitant, flowed more easily as the initial awkwardness melted away. I discovered a newfound confidence in Fiona's skin, a boldness I hadn't known existed within myself. The world seemed a little brighter, a little more welcoming, through Fiona's eyes. Sipping my latte, I engaged in conversations with the barista, a young woman with a nose ring and a friendly demeanor. We talked about the weather, the upcoming music festival, anything but the elephant in the room, my newfound persona. Yet, there was an unspoken understanding, a quiet acceptance that warmed my heart. There were curious glances, of course. Some were fleeting, others lingered a beat longer. But even those held no malice, just a spark of genuine curiosity. It was exhilarating to be seen, truly seen, for the first time. The invisibility cloak I'd worn for so long had finally slipped away. As twilight painted the Alaskan sky with vibrant hues, I ventured outside to witness the breathtaking spectacle of the aurora borealis. The dancing ribbons of light mirrored the kaleidoscope of emotions swirling within me. There was a sense of awe at the sheer beauty of the natural world, a profound sense of acceptance for who I truly was, and the promise of a new dawn breaking on the horizon. Gazing at the celestial ballet above, a sense of peace settled over me. The fear that had gripped me earlier had dissipated, replaced by a newfound sense of self-acceptance. Fiona wasn't a costume. She was a part of me, a hidden facet finally brought to light. The Alaskan sky, vast and unjudgmental, became a canvas reflecting the newfound clarity within me. As the first rays of the midnight sun peeked over the horizon, casting a golden glow on the snow-capped peaks, I knew this was just the beginning. There would be challenges, of course, but I faced them with newfound courage. Fiona, the woman who emerged from the Alaskan wilderness, was here to stay. The decision to share my experience on social media was not an easy one. The fear of judgment, ever present, gnawed at the edges of my newfound confidence. But then, the memory of the kind stranger's smile flickered in my mind. Perhaps, by sharing my story, I could be that beacon of hope for someone else struggling in the shadows. Alaska, the land of untamed beauty and endless horizons, had become more than just a geographical location for me. It was a crucible where I had shed my inhibitions and emerged as Fiona. The journey of self-discovery, however, was far from over. With each passing day, Fiona became more comfortable in her own skin. I started incorporating feminine clothing into my everyday life, a subtle blend that allowed me to express myself authentically. The initial awkwardness with friends and acquaintances soon gave way to acceptance, and sometimes, even amusement. There were moments of discomfort, of course, but the overwhelming feeling was one of liberation. Sharing my story on social media, as nerve-wracking as it was, proved to be a powerful decision. I received an outpouring of support from friends, both old and new. But the most heartwarming messages came from strangers, people who confided in me about their own struggles with gender identity. Knowing that my experience had empowered them to embrace their true selves filled me with an indescribable joy. The journey wasn't always smooth sailing. There were moments of doubt, of societal pressures that threatened to pull me back into the shadows. But Fiona, the woman who had braved the Alaskan wilderness, was not easily deterred. With each challenge overcome, my confidence grew stronger, my voice louder. Alaska, with its spirit of adventure and acceptance, became a haven for others like me. I connected with a local LGBTQ+ community, a vibrant tapestry of individuals woven together by shared experiences and unwavering support. It was a space where I could be myself, completely and unapologetically, surrounded by friends who celebrated my journey. My experience in Alaska taught me that identity is not a fixed destination, but rather a fluid journey. Fiona, the woman who emerged under the midnight sun, is still evolving. There are days when I feel a stronger connection to my masculine side, days when Fiona takes center stage. The beauty lies in embracing the spectrum, in celebrating the multifaceted nature of who I am. Finally, we would like to express our gratitude for watching till the end. We hope you found the video valuable and informative. If so, please show your appreciation by hitting the like button and leaving us a comment below. We are eager to hear from you. In the end, we have a humble request for you. We are trying hard to keep you enlightened and empowered by creating awesome videos like this. Please support us by joining our membership program. The link is in the description. Your little contribution will inspire us to make more awesome content for you like this. The next video will be published tomorrow, so don't miss it. Till then, take care. More wisdom, more solutions, better life.